What's the word, y'all? It's Mac 11's MMA here. I got a little something different than the usual. It's just review and predictions type shit that I usually do. I'm gonna give you a little preview for the Ultimate Fighter 33 this season, led by Chael Sonnen, and Daniel Cormier, DC, good guy versus the bad guy season of the Ultimate Fighter. These are the flyweights. I'll do another video for the welterweights probably, but flyweights got some real talent on this season. Like genuinely, some really good dudes. Yeah, probably get into it right now. Start off with this guy, Aliba Idiris. To be honest with you, I don't know how to properly spell that or say that, but this guy's a killer. He's 10-0, 4 knockouts, 1 sub. One of his knockouts against, let me see the guy's name. I don't remember who it was. Arison Ferreira. Yeah, he had hit him with like a wheel kick, dropped him, and then beat him up after that. So he was pretty sick. He's the Niza flyweight champ, which is like I don't even know. Like, I've never really like heard of Niza. I think it's like the Kazakhstan like their top promotion. But he was the flyweight champion there. He has good pressure wrestling. That's what I noticed from the highlights I've seen of him and everything. Like I watched his full fight, 2 of his full fights were on YouTube, and I watched both of them. I mean, he's a talented dude. He has good pressure wrestling, but he's also like honestly, I think what he's best at is his kickboxing. He's really diverse striking, like all kinds of different things he'd be throwing at people, from what I noticed. He's kind of a jack of all trades, I'd say, in that sense. What I would say though is he lacks a bit of BJJ. He could definitely improve his jiu-jitsu. He has the 1 sub, but he seems like when he has like top control or something, or when he's on the ground, like I mean he can do whatever. He can get back up. He can take people down. He seems to not really know what to do though, and I think he could train some jiu-jitsu, get better, get some chokes in his game plan. I don't know. And his takedown defense isn't the best. He's been taken down by some of the lower level guys he's fought. He actually has fought some decent quality in Niza. Like, I think, yeah, I mean, he's being an 8-0 guy before, 8-2, 9-3, 10-2. All those guys being Brazilians. One of them's Russian. But still, like, guys with good records, guys that come over and fought for Niza. When he was a Niza champ, 2 defenses when he had that. I think he gave up the belt or something, because from Tabology, it's like title, defense, and then just it's not there for his next few fights. Even though this is still at flyweight, so it's not like, yeah, who knows? But he's still been beating guys fairly well. His last 2 were first round finishes, so I mean he's a killer. I'm definitely excited to see him in this. He's also 3-time Pankration champion in Kazakhstan. Pankration, that's like the old. That's like one of the old. That's like kind of what MMA is based on. Anyways, let's go to the next guy, Arshian Maman. Arshian Maman, answer my call, please. He's a fucking killer. I mean, in terms of 7-0 with all finished, 100% finish rate, 5 TKOs, 2 subs. I mean, obviously, there's not been a lot of great Indian fighters, but maybe he can make it. He can make it up here. He's a high volume striker. Good kicks, good, just, yeah, volume. I mean, he'll come in, he'll throw a bunch in a row. He's not going to put the pressure down at all. He's quick, good movement, quick kicks. Like, he's very athletic, and he's fast. Like, that's what I would say about his game. Like, he kind of, like, jumps in, volume, moves around, volume, gets out of the way because he's quick. Like, he's an interesting fighter with that. He does lack grappling though. I mean, he has 2 subs, but it is all in the local, like regional India, which is obviously not the top ground of MMA by any means. But yeah, he's done well with that. But yeah, his 2 subs are decent, but he genuinely lacks grappling in total, like takedown defense, kind of everything involved with that. So he's on the bottom side of who I'd predict to do extremely well in this, but I think he could prove I mean, wrong. I think all of them good. There's a lot of actually. Out of the 8 fighters, I see. I want to say 5 of them that I genuinely think have a chance. Milan is one of the ones I don't think will, but he might. Maybe he can. I don't really know. Next we got Eduardo Chapolin Enrique. Chapolin's like some like superhero or something in Brazil. I don't even know. Like I don't get what it is, like that name. But yeah, it's his thing. It's like a superhero from Brazil or something. Anyways, 13-2, 6 TKOs, 4 subs. Not a bad record. He's also fought way higher level of talent than most of the other guys in this, because he is a LFA flyweight champion at the moment. Yeah, and I mean he's done well. He's only lost twice to Clayton Rodriguez, who was in the UFC at one point, and David Betancourt, who fought on the Contender Series but lost to, I can't even remember. I'm trying to actually remember that real quick. Who did he listen to on the Contender Series? Lucas Roca. Huh. Who's only fought against Clayton Carpenter since then. Okay, interesting. But yeah, that's his only loss. That was in 2023. Or that was 2022. That's the last time he lost. He only fought 3 times since then, but he's beaten good prospects like Cody Davis and Igor Sequeira onto his game, though. He's a high-level striker. Like, maybe the highest level striker at the moment in terms of, like, technique and everything in his ability on this, at least from the 8 flyweights. He's very good output with it, too. High volume as well, kind of like Maman, but probably is more technical about it and hits a bit harder as well. He does a great job of attacking the body, legs well. From the highlights I've seen of him, he chops the legs like a motherfucker, and yeah, he also attacks the body really well. Like he has good body kicks, good body punches. He gets in, bang bang bang, that gets back out. Yeah, he does a good job with that. I know he's stepping in the pocket and stepping back out. He's quick like that. What I would say is he struggles on the cage, like specifically like his takedown defense in space is actually pretty damn solid, but on the cage he really does struggle. People tend to get a hold of him. Even smaller guys have, so like a bigger guy might mess him up. Also, he has some cardio concerns. He definitely in his career so far, especially in the closer fights he's had, the closer decision what's it called? The closer decision wins he's had in general, like Denis Araujo. He starts hot and tends to gas out. I mean, he's still done well later, but yeah, in general, he tends to gas out, I would say. Damn good fighter, though. I mean, not really gas out, but there's just some concerns with it, especially against higher level talent. It'll be very interesting. I'm very interested to see him on this contender series. Not the contender series, the Ultimate Fighter. I actually, not gonna lie, I thought this guy would have gone to the contender series last year or whatever. Like I thought he was gonna go on the contender series, but he didn't. But I mean, okay. God, I mean, Ultimate Fighter. Next, Furkatbek Yokubov. I mean, this man from Uzbekistan. He's been around for a while. He's 14-4, 7 knockouts, 4 subs, so he can get it done either way. He's actually very good all around. Very intriguing fighter, I would say. Like, yeah, it will be very interesting to see what he was. I'm not gonna lie to you. His last fight was in the LFA. Like, he joined the LFA recently, and he got a wheel kick knockout, which was sick, seeing the highlight of it all. So yeah, that obviously plays into him. He's a high-level kickboxer. He was like I want to say he was like a 3-time, like, Uzbekistan national champion or some shit in kickboxing. I don't know. He's done well with that, though, I would say. He's also a quality wrestler, though. That's the funny thing. His background is kickboxing, but there's a debate that he's honestly a better wrestler than he is a boxer or kickboxer. Yeah, he is just a very good all-around game, period. Yeah. Yeah, he's competed in karate combat. Like I said, he's kind of done everything. Competing karate combat, he's done He's done boxing. He's done kickboxing, obviously. Yeah, he's an all-around kind of guy. The only problem is he's lost versus higher level comp, and all his losses have came by finish. Like, yeah, he's been knocked out 3 times in the first round. That was back in the day. Also, I don't think a single time was at flat. Yeah, bantamweight, featherweight. One of those. Even Vinicius Oliveira knocked him out back in like 2020 in the UAE Warriors. So he's fought good guys, but he's struggled against good guys. Like if you look at his wins, they're all like 1-1, 3-4, 0-3, 0-2, 5-3. And then he took another step up in competition in UAE Warriors and lost to Yamato Fujita by guillotine. And then after that, he won his next 3 against 3-4, 3-3, 5-4. And then he went to LFA and did that big shit. So the thing is, like, he's a really good fighter, and there's no like obvious like weaknesses to point out, but it's just like, I don't know. He's definitely just a step down, and he has a questionable chin for sure. Yeah. He's just I don't know. He's lost versus all of the higher level talent he's fought, so it'll be interesting. He did win his karate combat fight, by the way, just so y'all know. Don't think he just competed and did shit. He did win that fight. Okay. Next one. Emmanuel Rodriguez Porcio, I think is his full name or some shit like that. Portillo. He's a damn good fighter. He's 5-0 though. He's young. I think he's 25. 4 TKOs, 1 on sub. So he's also at 100% finish rate, like my boy. I just got my money. So yeah. And he's fought decent talent for his age. As in, he's fought in Budo Senso and Fury FC, which are like pretty decent organizations. 3 of his finishes are first round, 2 by second round. He trains with Lopez and Grasso. I don't remember if I said that like literally 20 seconds ago, but trains with Diego Lopez and Alex Grasso, like that team. So that's a good team to work with, obviously. He's a great chaotic striker. That's a good way to explain his striking. He likes to make it wild, you know. He'll run in there, just throw with you, trade. He wants to step in the pocket. But yeah, he's very talented about it as well. Like, I mean, there's a reason why he's been finishing all these dudes. He puts them out. He's definitely very entertaining. He's going to be one of the most entertaining ones. He also is a very good grappler. I mean, he's a black belt in judo. He knows well how to grapple. I mean, he has a background in fucking judo and sambo, like a Mexican in sambo. Bro, I mean, sambo does translate better than almost anything else, I would say. Look at the guys who do sambo come over. But yeah. Yeah, I mean, this kind of goes back into the striking. That's kind of looks at it as a weakness, but head first into chaos style, that is good, but like I'm worried that could struggle against a guy like, I don't know. I'm trying to think who hits hard. Eduardo Chapolin, guy who hits hard and is a smarter, been there, done that against high level talent fighter, so he could struggle there. But in general, I think Emmanuel's gonna do pretty well. But it might be a little too early in his career. I mean, he's only had the 5 fights. He's only started fighting like a few years ago, or at least MMA. MMA-wise, he only started like less than 3 years ago. But yeah, it'll be interesting. I mean, he's been killing it on the regional scene, so I have high hopes for him. I want to see what he does. Next one, Joseph Morales, 12-2, 2 TKOs, 6 subs. He fought on the UFC before. Honestly, he should have been just straight up signed to the UFC instead of coming back on the Ultimate Fighter. But it's okay. He went 1-2 in the UFC. One of those losses was Figgy. Got chinned by Figgy. So I mean, you know, it's Figgy. Like, but went 1-1 against like talent that you're supposed to be fighting when you're unranked. He fought like a really tough fight. But he's a good fighter. He's very well rounded. He's great BJJ. That's probably his best, I would say. But he definitely he's talented striker. Very clean striking is a good way to go about it. He's not even too old. He's 30. So he had an old UFC, or he went 1-2 in the UFC, but he's trying to come back, and he's had 3 wins since then. He's been 3-0 since leaving the UFC. Yeah, very technical striker, like I said, like nice 1-2s, little leg kick, calf kick, you know, works body well. An issue though, yeah, his chin got issues for sure. Biggie showed that, but also if you look at some of his other fights, he's definitely been like wobbled and stuff at times. Um, and it's like pretty visible, so he might struggle against some of them harder hitting fighters they have in this class, or yeah, fighters that can throw strikes out of nowhere, like I can't think of his name, Yakubov and the Kazakhstan guy, the Idiris, Alawai Idiris. Those two might mess with him like that stylistically. And he doesn't have the best takedown defense. Like he might get taken down pretty easily by some of the better wrestlers in here, but in general, he's good off the back, and he's great BJJ, 6 subs. I mean, he can deal with it. That's what I'd say. Joseph Morales can deal with that shit. Next, Roy Barrett Echeverria from Venezuela. Fuck Venezuela. Sorry if I got any Venezuelans. I'm fine with this guy as a fighter. I just don't like the country because of ex-girlfriends. Anyways, 10-2, 5 TKOs, 2 subs. His 2 losses are interesting, to say the least. We'll get into that in like 1 second, but yeah, his 2 losses are kind of interesting because I mean he's done well. He's also beat like good talent. Like his most recent fight was against Cody Lin, who's 9-1, and was a decent favorite in the APFC. He actually got the APFC belt. I thought that was the next thing. Whatever. Very powerful striker. We'll get to that in a second. But his 2 losses were Jafel Filio on the Contender Series back in 2022. And then somehow he lost the decision to a dude who's 9-9. I have not seen this fight. Probably want to look at it. But he lost to a 9-9. So he lost to just a straight journeyman. But he's been winning against other guys who are more talented. So, I mean, you never know. He does have wins over a guy who's 2-15. And then fought him again when he was 2-7. That's record padding. It doesn't really matter. Anyways, he's a very powerful striker. Pretty solid kicks, but I mean he's more of like a big overhand kind of landing, trying to copy Brandon Romano. Super athletic though. He might be the most athletic of the fighters in this class. Yeah, have the flyweights. Oh, he's built. I want to say he's the biggest flyweight. No, he's not at all. He looks the biggest though. He probably cuts down the most. But he's not the tallest at all. He's only 5'5". So yeah. He's a good ground game. I mean, he's well rounded. He has both areas. He can get a sub if needed. He's a pretty good wrestler in general. Like he has some nice sub work, I would say, actually, to be fair. But he relies on one shot. He's not, like I said, he's kind of looking for a big left, big right. I don't even know. I don't know if it's left or right. I'm kind of drawing a blank. But he throws the same. He'll throw the same shit. He's just looking for one punch. He doesn't really do combos. Like he's just relying more on his power than anything else. I kind of differ. This is the guy who's the hardest hitting guy out of the flyweights. He is hard as a motherfucker. But yeah, he relies on one shot. If he works some combos into his game, hopefully DC or Chael, whoever he's with, will work on him with that. He can get a lot better. He also struggles with cardio. Obviously lost the decision to Caballero, 9-9 dude. And then on the Contender Series, he actually did decent against Filio until being knocked out in the 3rd. He definitely slowed down and was finished. Next, and I think the last one, Tumelo Manyamala from South Africa. He's the other youngest dude on the thing. He's 6-1, 5 TKOs, 1 sub. The 6 wins were all in South Africa, or I think so. Maybe one of them outside, but he's mainly only fought there. But his one time at fighting for UAE Warriors, he lost against Mark Klamaco, who is a pretty good, a decent regional level fighter, like a pretty good regional level. Like he's a better than decent fighter. I don't know how to explain. Yeah, whatever. But he has the one loss, by split decision. So he's not bad. He's definitely good for South African regional type fighter. He's a rangy striker. He likes to keep his distance, kick from range, jab from range, nice little 1-2s, back out, kicks, but he gets the finishes. He hits pretty hard as well. Yeah, he's a nice kicking game. Hit the body well, hit the legs well. Throw a head kick, throw a spinning kick. He has the he has that down. He's a good rangy kickboxer, you know? Like a little mini, is he? I don't even know. But he's only been a pro for 3 years. I think he's only been fighting for recently. But he's definitely, he's improving by the daily. This might be a bit quick for him, like, to be honest with you. But he's good anyways. But yeah, we'll have to see with that. I don't know. It feels like it's a little quick. But he lacks takedown defense and grappling in general. Like, I think some of these guys who are better wrestlers might be able to ragdoll him. But DC and Chef, both great grapplers. They're going to teach him something, and hopefully he can learn. But on paper, at least, he's probably the... I don't know if he might be the worst grappler of the bunch. Not to take anything away from him. He just might be, though. And yeah, he lost his only step up in comp, like I talked about, against Mark Climaco. But in general, another guy with a 100% finish rate. We got 3 of those guys. 3 for 8, I think. Our 100% finish rate. And yeah, I'll just give you an early predictions for my champ, runner-up, and a dark horse. My prediction for the champ might be surprising just based off how I was speaking. But Alibi Idiris, I think he's a fucking killer, 10-0. I watched his highlights. He looks like a UFC fighter. He could have just been signed straight up, I think. There's actually a few... Like, I genuinely believe there's a solid... There's 4... Nah, 3? 4? 3 or 4 guys that I would straight up just sign right now. But yeah, it'll be a very talented flyweight group we're going to watch. I'm telling you that. My champ, I'm going with Alibi Idiris. Runner-up, Eduardo Chapolin. I do think that he is... Both those guys are studs. And are probably the 2 best out of everybody in this group. And both will probably end up getting their contracts worth. But we'll see with that. I can see both of them be ranked fighters eventually. Because they're definitely both talented guys who have not lost in a while. Neither of them. And my dark horse pick is going to be our boy Emmanuel Rodriguez working with Diego Lopez and Alexa Grasso and company. And I think that he's just got the talent. He's got a good team. And yeah, he's probably one of the most obvious raw talents on this roster. He's just obviously, he's only got into this pretty recently. So, or got into MMA purely pretty recently from Sambo Judo background. But yeah, we'll see. I think all 3 of these guys are good choices, and I'd say if you want to pick Joseph Morales, the former UFC vet, I was debating him. Like the top 3, I'm not gonna lie, I was debating hella, and then I knew I was gonna pick Rodriguez as my dark horse, but I think he's right there with the other ones. We just need to see how good he actually is once we get to the show. But yeah, those are my picks. That's just a little preview for you guys. Yeah, hopefully this season will be dope. I'll do the welterweight soon. We watching CP tonight, obviously, because CP Gary is on later. So let's get excited. Peace.